Hello friends, welcome to M for Mathematics. This is Kamal. In this video, we'll be starting with paper 1-2, October-November 2020. First question is, the coefficient of x cube in the expansion of 1 plus kx into 1 minus 2x whole raised to 5 is 20. Find the value of the constant k. This question carries 4 marks. So this question is based on binomial theorem, binomial expansion. So it is 1 plus kx. First we'll expand this, and the coefficient of x cube is given. So we'll expand it up to the term with x cube. So it is 1 plus nx. What is your n? N is 5. X is minus 2x plus n minus 1 upon factorial 2 into x square. In place of x, we have minus 2x plus n minus 1, n minus 2 upon factorial 3 into minus 2x whole cube, and so on. So from here, we have 1 plus kx into, we'll try to expand all the coefficients, so it will become 1 minus 10x plus, this is 5 into 4, 20 upon 2 is 10 into 4x square, 40x square, right? And then 5 into 4, 20 into 3, 60 upon 6 is 10 into minus 8, minus 80 x cube, and so on. So now the coefficient of x cube is given as 20. So first we will find the terms with x cube. So this 1 will multiply with minus 80 x cube and it will give you minus 80 x cube. And then kx, when it is multiplying with 40x square, this x into x square will give you x cube. So it will become plus 40k x cube. So as coefficient is given, so from here we will find the coefficient of x cube. So coefficient will be minus 80 plus 40k. So as per question, it is given as 20. So put it equal to 20. So 40k comes as 100. K comes as 100 upon 40. So it is 5 by 2. So value of k will be 5 by 2. And this is your final answer. So question number 2. The first, second and third terms of a geometric progression are 2p plus 6, minus 2p and p plus 2 respectively. Where p is positive, find the sum to infinity of the progression. This question carries 5 marks. This question is based on geometric progression. So as 3 terms are given, first, second and third terms are given. So it means 2p plus 6 minus 2p and p plus 2 are in geometric progression. So what is the condition for geometric progression? That square of the middle term must be equal to product of first and third term. So it means square of minus 2p is equals to 2p plus 6 into p plus 2. So we'll solve this expression and we'll get one quadratic in p. So it will become 4p square is equals to 2p into p, 2p square plus 4p plus 6p, 10p plus 12, or 2p square minus 10p plus, minus 12 is equals to 0. It is divisible by 2, minus 5p minus 6 is equals to 0. Now solve it. by using splitting the midterm factors of 6. So it comes as p minus 6, p plus 1 is equals to 0. So p is having two values, 6 and minus 1. As it is given that p is positive, so we will neglect this negative value. So it means p is equals to 6. Now we have to find the sum to infinity. So first of all, we will find the terms of GP. Hence GP is your P is 6. So 6 and 2, 12 plus 6, 18. Minus 2p, so minus 12. And then p plus 2, 8. Right? So now first term is 18. What is common ratio? That is R. Second term upon first term. So minus 12 upon 18. Divisible by 6. So minus 2 upon 3. So this is your R. This is your A. Now what is asked to find? Sum to infinity. And the formula for this is A upon 1 minus R. What is A? A is 18. Upon 1 minus, what is your R? R is minus 2 by 3. So it will become 3 plus 2, that is 5 upon 3. So 18 into 3 upon 5. 54 upon 5. Or 10.8. This is your answer. S infinity is 10.8. Question number 3. The equation of a curve is y is equals to 2x square plus m times 2x plus 1, where m is a constant, and the equation of a line is y is equals to 6x plus 4. Show that for all values of m, the line intersects the curve at two distinct points, and this question carries 5 marks. So now two equations are given. One is for curve, which is y is equals to 2x square plus m times 2x plus 1. So this is equation number 1, and other equation is y is equals to 6x plus 4. This is the equation of line. So first of all, we'll solve these two equations simultaneously. So from 1 and 2, both are equal to y, so just equate them. So it will become 2x square plus 2mx plus m is equals to 6x plus 4, or we can write it as 2x square plus, in these two x is common, so it will be 2m minus 6 plus m minus 4 is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. So first of all, we'll find its discriminant, that is d, which is b square minus 4ac. b is this 2m minus 6 minus 4a is 2 and c is m minus 4. Find this value. It will become 4m square plus 36 minus 2ab 24m minus 8m plus 8 into 4 32. Now it is 4m square minus 32m plus 68. Now in these three terms 4 is common, so just pull this 4 out. It is m square minus 8m 17, which can be written as m square minus 8m plus, now we'll try to make it a complete square, so it will become 16 plus 1. We can write it like this. If you look at these three terms, this will give you a complete square, that is m minus 4 whole square. Why we are doing this? Because we have to show that for all values of m, the line intersects the curve at two distinct points. So if you look at this expression, it's a square of something. So whatever value m is having, positive, negative, whatever, every time we are going to get a positive value here. In this place we will get a positive answer, right? So this is positive, it means your d discriminant is positive. So it means when d is positive, it means line is intersecting the curve at two distinct points. This is a condition for line which intersects the curve at two distinct points. Discriminant must be greater than 0. So now here we will just write a statement. It clearly shows that discriminant d is positive for all values of m. It means the line intersects the curve at two distinct points. Proved. This is your answer. Question number 4. The sum Sn of the first n terms of an AP, that is arithmetic progression, is given by Sn is equals to n square plus 4n. The kth term in the progression is greater than 200. So it is given that kth term is greater than 200. Find the smallest possible value of k. So this question is based on arithmetic progression. So Sn, sum of n terms is given. So first we will generate the AP. What is the given arithmetic progression actually, okay? First, put n is equals to 1. It will give you S1. S1 means the first term only. So it will become 1 square plus 4 into 1. It comes as 5. Then put n is equals to 2, which will give you S2 is equals to, now what is S2? S2 means sum of first two terms, that is A1 plus A2. To find S2, put n is equals to 2 here and here. So it will become 2 square plus 4 into 2, it is 8 plus 12, 4, sorry, that is 12. Right? Then put n is equals to 3, you will get S3. S3 is what? Sum of first three terms. Put n is equals to 3 here and here. It is 3 square plus 4 into 3. 12 and 9, 21. Right? So from this we will get that first term is 5. Second term is 5 plus A2 is equals to 12. So A2 will be 7. And third term is, put for A1 and A2, it is 12, so it will become 9. So it means our AP is 5, 7, 9, 8 and so on. So here A is 5 and the common difference, that is D, is 2. Now next part is given as the kth term in the progression is greater than 200. So it means first we will find the kth term, that is AK. What is AK? A plus K minus 1 into D. So it will be, what is your A? A is 5 plus K minus 1 into D. What is your D? D is 2. So it will become 2K plus 3. So as per question or according to question, kth term is more than 200. It means it is 2K plus 3 more than 200. 2K is more than 197, or we can say K is more than 98.5. So now it is asking about the smallest possible value of K. So the smallest possible value of K will be 99. So this is your answer. This question carries 5 marks.